Love with Metal Wani, and I'm here with Ben from Asking Alexandria.
Hello.
Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
You're welcome. How you doing?
Good. So, if you, how it's going?
It's good. I think we're about 4.5 weeks in.
Oh, okay.
So bad internet, but yeah, it's been really good. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Great. So you guys are really geared up and excited to be out and everything.
Yeah, we've known the Bullet guys for years now, and we've known the Sleeves guys for years as well. So it's just kind of been like a big group holiday.
Right. So you're going to be coming back on tour with them again later
in May.
In May. Okay. Is there any place in particular you're looking forward to playing?
Not any one place in particular. I mean, we've done that route a million times at this point, so we know all the fun places to go in each city and stuff. So it's just gonna be a good time.
So your new album, The Black, is slated to release later this month.
Yep.
Are you playing any new songs in concert?
Yeah. On the nights that Bullet are headlining, we're playing The Black and I Won't Give In, and then on the nights that we're headlining, we're playing The Black, I Won't Give In, and Undivided.
Cool. Yeah, I've had a chance to listen to The Black, and it's a bit heavier, a little more raw than your previous recordings.
Yeah.
Was that a conscious decision on your part?
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to bring a little bit of aggression, a little bit of raw energy and aggression back, sort of like a throwback to when we were younger and still wide-eyed and excited about everything, because that's how we feel again. Having Denis join the band, it's like a new lease of life's been given to us.
So I understand that you try to change up your sound a little bit to some extent on each album. How much of a departure do you think your new album is from your previous recordings?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. We never consciously go out and say, okay, this has to sound different. It just, you grow and you evolve, not only as a musician but as people over time. And we always try and write albums that are as true to our present current selves as possible, so they just end up coming out different.
Cool. I also love the heaviness combined with the melodies on The Undivided. Do you have any specific approach that you take to writing the melodies in your music?
Not really. I mean, if it's catchy and gets stuck in your head, then it's good.
Right.
You wanna walk away whistling a tune. Those are the best tunes. So if it doesn't get stuck in my head, chances are it's not going to get stuck in anyone else's head. So.
Okay. The Black features influences from Guns N' Roses and Van Halen, as well as some modern groups like Slipknot and Avenged Sevenfold. Are you trying to fill any specific void by combining all those influences?
No. I mean, it's just sort of what we've done since day one. This is our fourth album, and for me as a songwriter, the influences haven't really changed that much over the years. It's just those have always been bands that I've looked up to and admired, both their live shows and their songwriting abilities and their albums and what they've done for music. So, I still look up to them as much today as I did when I was first starting to learn guitar and play songs.
So Stoff joined the band recently, and I like his voice on all the new singles. But we still hear fans complaining that he's mimicking Danny's vocal style and not establishing his own. I'm sure it'll be exciting to see the fan response to his vocals.
Yeah, I mean, I may have read that from one or two people on the internet, but there's always trolls living under a bridge on the internet. There's always people there just trying to nitpick and everything. You're never going to make everyone happy. And hey, if you don't like it, go listen to the old records.
Fair enough. I've heard your approach to lyric writing is sort of off the cuff. You just kind of make it up as you go into the studio. Is that true?
No, not really.
That's that darn internet again.
Yeah, no, I love writing lyrics. I've always loved writing. I wanted to be an author when I was a kid, so I definitely sit down with pen and paper and take my time with the lyrics and make sure that they're meaningful and truthful and they mean something to me. I don't want to just blurt out whatever comes into my mind just because it rhymes or it sounds cool. I definitely want to make sure that there's a story to be told.
Right. Has the addition of a new singer changed your dynamic in writing at all?
No. Really.
Fair enough. So we talked about this a little bit just a minute ago, the subject of subgenres. Mm-hmm. And Asking Alexandria has been billed as anything from hard rock, heavy metal, metalcore, if you had to pick a genre to establish yourself in, what would you pick?
We're a rock band.
Rock.
Yeah, I don't really understand all the subgenres and all that. It doesn't make any sense to me. A rock band's a rock band, you know. There's obviously different ends of the spectrum, and you can listen to it and establish for yourself where we lie. But people have called us all sorts of things over the years, and I just have no idea what people are like. Oh, you're metalcore, or you're crabcore, or I don't know what the hell kind of core we are. We're a rock band. You know?
Right. Well, along those lines, you have the population of metal fans that we like to call elitists, who disparage bands, and I see so many similarities between Asking Alexandria and so many other bands that are out right now that are more accepted in the metal community. What's your standpoint on that? Why do you think that is?
Just because they're fucking ignorant. They're idiots. Like, I mean,
I will agree with you on that.
You can sit and complain as much as you want and naysay and pick at this and pick at that and belittle us or whatever the reasons may be. But the fact of the matter is, we're out here flying a flag for metal, whether you like us or not. I mean, the fact that we are maybe a little bit more commercially acceptable and a bit more palatable means that we're getting radio play, which is just helping open people's eyes to being introduced to more metal bands. Maybe we can be a gateway band and they hear this and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. That can then move them on to finding other metal bands. If you're going to sit in your bedroom and be a bitch and just argue and moan about the fact that you don't like our band, no one's going to discover metal, and eventually we're all going to die, and there's going to be those elitists sat in the room going, why are there no new metal bands for me to listen to? Because you're a fucking asshole and you ruined it, you fucking idiot.
I agree completely. So you're appearing at several festivals this year. Festival crowds are always mixed. You have the people that love a band, the people that hate a band. How have the festival crowds been to you so far?
Incredible. I mean, it's just, I love playing festivals. Maybe when we were younger I was a bit more nervous because you say there's, not everyone there is going to like your band, but the fact of the matter is, if you go out there and you do a good show, you put on a good show, everyone has a good time. It doesn't matter. You don't necessarily have to know us, but if you're in a crowd and you're like, I don't really like this band, or I don't really know this band, but you're surrounded by 5 to 10 people that do, and they're jumping up and down having a good time, you can't help but get sucked into it and have a good time yourself. So, just go out there and try and win over as many people as possible and just have a good time. Before, like, every single person is there for you, and you'll have a good time and they'll have a good time.
In conclusion, my last question, how would you describe the sound of your new album using just one sentence?
Fucking awesome.
Awesome. Sentence particle. Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.